Welcome back. All three major US indices were at fresh records today. It's AI powering some tech stocks to new heights. Now, how many different ways can I actually say this? The nirvana of AI, the superb prospects and optimism. You get the idea. The use and terminology about AI, what role is it playing? Well, yesterday we discussed whether companies investing in AI are actually getting good returns. Now we're going to talk about AI and its specific ability to improve human writing and creativity. A study from Georgetown University found that ChatGPT, when it came into a picture, student essays appear to be more creative, but they actually lack new ideas. Adam Green spearheaded the research, professor at Georgetown and lab director at the Georgetown Laboratory for Relational Cognition. This is the idea that ChatGPT is very good at being verbose, eloquent, and elegant, but actually the originality of what's there is seriously, sorely lacking.
Hello, yes. Great to be with you. Yeah, that's exactly right. So what we found when we looked at these essays that were submitted to colleges all around the US was that somehow magically, right after GPT comes on the scene, these essays that are supposed to be about your life story, what makes you you, everybody's life story somehow got a lot more similar. And at the same time that everybody's life story was getting more similar, the words they were using to describe their life story became a lot more colorful. And what happened when people started reading these essays is that the human readers found these essays to be even better than the essays that had come in before GPT. So this language trick is working on us. And that's what makes it really scary.
And of course, this is exactly what the algorithm would know. The algorithm would know from the vast amount of experience within the algorithm that certain words are trigger words, dopamine words, serotonin words, certain words will have a reaction. But it's this idea of how we would then quantify true creativity of originality of idea. That's the tricky part.
That is tricky, and it takes some real care, right? Because the ways that we've always thought about creativity have to change. We've always been able to rely on language because in a human brain, language that shows a lot of variety signals ideas that have a lot of variety and a lot of originality. That's because when we look for words, we use the same networks in our brain that we use when we look for ideas. AI does it very differently. AI is searching across a big probability distribution and guessing what's going to be the best next word, that best token to create a good story or a good sentence. And it can do that almost independently of the underlying ideas that those words are formulating. So it breaks that link between words and ideas much more easily than our brains can.
So at the end of the day, the student who, I'm guessing that eventually people like yourselves, professors reading these essays, over time, you will be able to spot that which is heavily AI'd versus that which has got the kernel of, even if it's been written by AI, has got the kernel of an original idea within it.
It's a good question, and it's a question that we're still trying to answer. But I think it's a trickier question than most people understand because it's not really about whether the essay is good. You can read one essay that AI wrote or a short story that wins a contest, which happened a couple of weeks ago, a creative writing contest. That story is good. That one essay might be good. It's when you look at the essays together and you start to see, oh, that really good essay is a lot like this really good essay is a lot like this really good essay. And humans, on the other hand, are generating things that are much more distinct, much more original. Yeah.
So let's say I put in my prompt to whichever one I'm using, oh, and by the way, do not go for the obvious. Make sure my essay is not similar to anything else you're generating for anybody else on the same subject. Would that work, do you think?
It doesn't work. It's a great question. What ends up happening, So and I don't want to go too far into the weeds, but AI is trying to guess
Right.
what the best word is going to be, one word at a time. Well, if you tell it to do something like that, it'll simply look in a different part of
Right.
its probability distribution, but you haven't solved the problem, you've just moved it.
Excellent. I'm grateful to you, sir. I'm grateful. Thank you for joining us tonight. A fascinating subject.